Chamber break here. Coming back from the Thunder Ammo 1.5 mile ELR match in Raton, New Mexico at the NRA Whittington Center. The center is beautiful, 30,000 acres. Every shooting discipline is represented there with a gorgeous range. Definitely worth going out to. It's my first heavy bore or large bore rifle match since last fall due to this dumpster fire they call 2020 of a year. And I spent a lot of time this winter trying to improve on everything from trigger control to my equipment and build a lot of muscle memory. And so I went out there with high hopes with my teammate Jay from TACCOM Warner Tool team, and really put a lot of effort into it. It's at a higher altitude, 3 times higher altitude, somewhere between 7,000 and 8,000 feet. The new range is 8,000 feet. And to go out there and to be able to still function at a high level in that altitude. I started late on my fitness, but the fitness came up, and so when I got out there, I didn't know what I was going to get. Unfortunately, I've been doing these matches now for about 3 years, national matches for, I don't know, a couple, and you know, I do them because I want to improve. It's a sport that I can actually do, and I've proven that I can hit steel consistently and accurately in both small and large bore, especially the ELR prone matches. And so it's something that I love to do and I enjoy it. But in this match, I went backwards. I didn't move up the board, which is my goal. It was the worst finish I've had to date. And in the past, I would have gotten extremely discouraged, disappointed in myself, feel like a failure, that sort of thing. Maybe I need to hang up the hat, even though this is my favorite hat, and just move on. Go back to shooting, become an introvert, don't post any more videos. That's how I used to get. However, even though I did so poorly, this match was the best match I've ever been to, from the standpoint of competing against myself. You know, I don't get into the, well, I got to beat so-and-so, or I've got to win or else, or, I would love to win a match. I'd love to finish in the high rankings, and I know I can. Pointing at every target, pull the trigger, pick a corner of the target, 2,000 plus yards, and don't see any movement when you pull the trigger. All of those things came up in my equipment, operated at the highest level. My brass had no sticky brass, no sticky bolt, meaning that your brass is expanding too much when you go to certain locations. And Raton is known for that. There was even some guys that were having blown primers and other things out there. I didn't have any of those issues. And myself, my fitness was at a high level. I felt better out there than I feel most days. It was just a great experience. The best match I've been to date. And so I wish that those results could be seen. I wish that people could see what I saw in my scope, because that performance wasn't reflected in my score. And yet what I saw was an improvement, a vast improvement. So in that regard, it's a bit discouraging because I work so hard and I get discouraged, just like anyone, when you work so hard and you don't get to see any results. I have had so many failures, from complete disqualification due to an equipment failure to you just name it. I've basically experienced it in a match. And then at this match, I didn't have any of those issues, but I didn't score very well. Especially that first day of the regular match. I came out of the gate so on, and my ballistics were so good. But it is what it is. And I compete against myself, and if every day I get better than I was the day before, the match before, at some point I'm going to be better than other people. And I really, or at least move up the board. And because that's why I do this. The primary reason is to want to do well. And if I don't, if I go to these last 2 matches at the end of the year and I don't continue to grow, then we're going to have to do something else maybe. The resources, the time, and the effort that it costs to do this sport are exponential. I mean, it's crazy. I have a few sponsors, and I'm always trying to give them in the best of light, and you want to do well for them. And so really the number one disappointment is that I didn't do well for them, and yet their equipment was probably the best it's been to date for me. And I can't not recommend everything I used and everything I did enough. But it is what it is, and we got to move forward. And so that's where we're at. 2 more matches this year, hopefully 2. In the ELR Big Bore, I've got a 6XE that I just assembled before I went off to the match. We're going to do load development, start to shoot that, maybe shoot a long range match with that. We'll see. I put a ton of effort into getting to this match, and unfortunately the results weren't there. But I continue to hopefully bless other people. I heard about it at the match from a number of people that I didn't even know watched my videos. And so I'm eternally grateful for those of you who follow me. The questions you ask, the posts, or the messages you do. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. It does help our videos. I mean, I don't get anything out of that, and I just do it because if other people can see me and then become better than they were yesterday and achieve more than they did yesterday, then that's a good way to live my life. You know, you don't get a lot of opportunity in this life to do a lot of good anymore. People are all looking right down at the end of their nose instead of looking at the long game. They're all walking around cross-eyed and confused and dazed and all these other things. And so if I can bless somebody through a video and they see it and they don't start to live that way, then so be it. I live for the long game. I want to win the war. I lost a battle this week bad. I've got a number more this year, and I want to do well. I want to do well for myself and competing against myself. And I want to continue to help my teammates. We had a great relationship teammate-wise this week. I can't say enough great things about that. Other teams helped me out when I had some data issues. And this is just a great sport, a great community. And I hope to continue to do it as long as I'm able. And hopefully I move up the board. So there you go. That's Synopsis. If any questions or comments, don't forget to ask them. And thank you. Enjoy. Forward forever. Backward never.